You can grow fresh fruits and veggies in the countryside or the city. A small garden or a little green space can become a sustainable farm. In this video, we'll learn about the top 10 cities that are leading in urban farming and what makes them special. These cities are truly inspiring when it comes to urban agriculture. 1. New York, USA. The concrete jungle may seem unlikely for farming, but New Yorkers have embraced urban agriculture with enjoyment. The city is blooming with green spaces, from Brooklyn rooftop gardens to the Bronx community farms, and these major urban farming projects in New York City are Brooklyn Grange. This big rooftop farm in NYC covers 2.5 acres. It's in Long Island City and the Brooklyn Navy Yard. It's also the city's most prominent unique benefiting Moriarty agriculture place for honeybees, making over 1,500 pounds of honey every year. River Park Farm. A rooftop farm located at Kips Bay, Manhattan, since 2011. It's 15,000 square feet and supplies fresh veggies to the River Park restaurant. Chef Tom Colicchio owns it. They grow over 100 kinds of veggies, herbs, and flowers using eco-friendly methods. Eagle Street Rooftop Farm. This is in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, and has more than 6,000 square feet of rooftop space for growing organic veggies. It was the first rooftop farm with soil in NYC. These farms help NYC by providing fresh food and promoting eco-friendly living with their creative farming methods. 2. Atlanta, USA. Known for its southern charm, Atlanta also waves in the urban farming scene. With a strong focus on community engagement and food justice, Atlanta organizations empower residents to grow their own food and build healthier communities. The biggest urban farm in Atlanta is Truly Living Well Center for Natural Urban Agriculture, TLW. It started in 2006 and covers 3.5 acres on the west side of Atlanta. TLW partners with groups like the Food Well Alliance and the West Side Future Fund to help the local community. TLW has a small team, but they work hard and have been part of the growth of Atlanta's urban farms. They got the land they use as a gift but must keep it for farming and teaching. TLW lets people visit for tours, classes and talks about healthy eating. 3. Accra, Ghana. In the bustling capital of Ghana, urban farming isn't just about growing food, it's about resilience and sustainability. Accra's urban farmers are using innovative techniques to combat food insecurity and adapt to climate change, impacting local livelihoods. Accra shows how urban farming can thrive in the region. The city has different types of farming, from small family gardens to bigger farms growing crops for export. Many initiatives and farms like Social Farm Ghana and Green Ghana Volunteers Farm are active here. They help grow food locally and involve the community. 4. London, United Kingdom. Despite being one of the world's most urbanized cities, Londoners are reconnecting with nature through urban farming initiatives. From rooftop beehives to guerrilla gardening projects, the city is alive with green spaces that provide fresh produce and promote biodiversity. A groundbreaking farm is planned in Gloucestershire, UK, aiming to eliminate imports of soft fruit, herbs, and salad within a decade. This new farm will be the largest in the world, with space equivalent to 96 tennis courts stacked. The goal isn't just ambitious, it aims to reduce the country's carbon footprint by growing food locally. Vertical farms use 94% less water and run on 100% green energy, with no risk of fertilizer pollution. 5. Linköping, Sweden. With its long winters and short growing seasons, Sweden might not seem ideal for urban farming. But Linköping proves that anything is possible with the right technology and community support. High-tech vertical farms and hydroponic systems are thriving in this Scandinavian city. A Swedish company named Plantagon is taking action. They're building PlantScrape office towers with vertical farms on the walls. The first one is being built in Linköping, Sweden, with 154,000 people. It's called the World Food Building and will use hydroponics to grow vegetables without soil, using a water solution with added nutrients. 6. Ottawa, Canada. Canada's capital embraces urban agriculture to build stronger, more resilient communities. Urban farms and community gardens are popping up across Ottawa, providing opportunities for education, social connection, and sustainable food production. The largest urban farm in Ottawa, Canada, is the Central Experimental Farm, CEF. Located near the city center, the CEF spans 4 square kilometers and serves as an agricultural facility, working farm, and research center for agriculture and agri-food Canada. 7. Singapore. As one of the world's most densely populated cities, Singapore faces unique challenges regarding food security. But with its innovative approach to urban farming, the city-state is leading the way in sustainable food production. Singaporeans are finding creative ways to grow food in limited space, from rooftop farms to vertical gardens. City Sprouts is one of the urban farms in Singapore. Henderson Secondary School has 38 greenhouses where local farmers and vendors sell their goods. They host events like farmers markets, carnivals, and poetry jams. You can join workshops on making terrariums or moss balls and learn about composting. 8. Chicago, USA. The Windy City may be best known for its deep dish pizza and skyscrapers, but it's also a hub for urban farming. Community gardens, urban farms, and food cooperatives are thriving in Chicago, providing fresh, locally grown produce to residents across the city. Windy City Harvest, the Chicago Botanic Gardens urban agriculture program, helps train low-income youth, adults, and communities. They grow about 100,000 pounds of fruit and vegetables in 12 locations. 9. Berlin, Germany. In the heart of Europe, Berlin is redefining urban agriculture with its grassroots approach to food production. From rooftop beekeeping to community-supported agriculture schemes, Berliners are reclaiming control of their food system and building a more sustainable future. The Elend Kanter is an urban gardening project in Tempelhofer Feld, one of the world's largest inner-city open spaces. Covering an area of about 5,000 square meters near Oderstrasse, the community garden grows vegetables in raised beds. It has a unique atmosphere with self-built vegetable beds and seating areas. The project also offers workshops and guided tours. 10. Tokyo, Japan. In the bustling metropolis of Tokyo, urban farming is taking on a whole new meaning. With limited space and a growing population, Tokyoites use innovative techniques like hydroponics and aquaponics to grow food in apartments, office buildings, and underground tunnels. In Tokyo, about 60% of agricultural land is in the city, benefiting more anti-agriculture residents and creating a balanced environment. People grow vegetables like Japanese mustard, spinach, cabbage, tomato, and broccoli, as well as fruits like pear, kiwi, and persimmon, and cut flowers. These cities are growing food and communities, fostering sustainability, and reimagining the relationship between urban dwellers and the food they eat. By embracing urban farming, they're proving that cities can be vibrant, green, and full of life. Let's live a healthy life and a healthy environment. Stay tuned for more.